Good day, everybody. I am freezing my tuchus off in my studio. It's frickin' cold out there. So I'm all dressed up, plus I'm going fishing right after I'm done this video. So here we go. This is the show with no name. I'm your host, Brock Zeman. Thank you for tuning in. This is one suitable for the occasion, wintertime in Ontario. All them boys be itching to go ice fishing. They've been praying for all this snow. Better keep your eyes peeled, mama, on your way home, for them snowmobiles crossing the road. Boys, you better get your good times in while the weather's still nice and cold. Cause the devil's way down in Mexico, man, he ain't got no winter coat. Oh, it's winter time in Ontario, gonna get a load of snow. Another shot of brandy keep you from the cold. Winter time in Ontario, winter time in Ontario. Well, in the blink of an eye, you'd swear that God spilled a bucket of white paint. There was a farmhouse over yonder an hour ago, and now there ain't. Well, it'll make you wonder if old man Winter woke on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe he just getting so damn old, he's gone a little crazy in the head. Oh, it's winter time in Ontario, gonna get a load of snow. Another shot of brandy keep you from the cold. Winter time in Ontario, winter time in Ontario. That's right, let's go. Well, you ought to see my sweet little honey. She living right across the bay. Hotter than a wood stove if you're on time. Cold as ice if ever you ain't. Used to invite me over in the summertime. Nearly an hour I take. Now I just lace up my old ice skates and I dance right across the lake. Oh, it's winter time in Ontario, gonna get a load of snow. Another shot of brandy keep you from the cold. Winter time in Ontario, winter time in Ontario. It's winter time in Ontario. I said it's winter time in Ontario. Kinda like this. Makes me feel like I have long hair. Not a chance. Not a chance. So, folks, here's the show with no name. This is week number 3. You know the deal. You can donate or tip, request songs in the comments below. All the info's down there. You can pre-order my new record, which has been sounding really, really good lately. It's the mixes are coming back. I really like it. It's called Mostly Peaceful, and I think we're on track to have that baby out in February. So what do we got here? Oh yeah, we're gonna do one off that record. Also suitable for the week we've had. This is called All Snowed In. All snowed in, it's up to the chimneys, chinny, chin, chin. The trees are all tossing these lily white scarves like they're ladies at a victory parade. Darling, it won't be until early spring when the snow angel I made you can fly 'cause he's all snowed in. And I suppose I'm no different than him, 'cause I knock around this house and I talk to myself, and I'm just frozen stiff in my ways. Oh, I'm red eyed, I'm tired, I'm delusional and I'm wired. Sometimes this heart don't make a sound for days, 'cause he's all snowed in. But I hear him in there every now and then. And one day I'm gonna wake up and I'll take your picture and I'll put it in a brand new frame. And I'll change the lighting on the times that you and I spend, and the rest time will kindly melt away. For now it's all snowed in. All right. That was the most snow I'd ever seen fall at one time, by the way. It was nuts. It was great and terrible at the same time. All right, so I'm gonna send this next one out. It's got a lot of lyrics. I haven't practiced it, of course. This one's called Gone, and it's going out to my friend Beej, who's out in Kosher or Red Lake area. And he used to be from Carlton Place here. But apparently, I think we're on daughter 3 that has been born to a Brock Zeman song. So this one is Gone, and this is for the latest daughter, right? I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the name. I'm bad with names, especially kids' names, because I call everybody kid. So we'll try it out for you here, BH. Cheers, buddy. Well, her daddy had a shotgun, a temper and a drinking problem, and her mama had a busted smile, cotton dress and a black eye, and she had a bag of clothes and $20. The sun was down and her mind was made up. She saw them headlights coming, whispered to herself, "Here goes nothing." In some whiskey breath, bloodshot eyes, and a pack of cigarettes. He said, "Where you headed?" She said, "No clue." He said, "Well, you're in luck, honey, I'm heading there too." Snakeskin boots and a switchblade, a gold money clip getting empty, a short future and a long past, an El Camino and a tank of gas. She had a song singing in her head, said, "I love this town when I'm leaving or left to keep from going crazy. Gotta get a little wild. I might be young, but I ain't no child. We got one foot on the ground and another in the grave. You're either living your life or taking up space." She ain't sad or sorry, and she ain't wrong. She ain't leaving, she's just gone. a song called Empty. He filled it up and then he tossed her the keys. She saw the gun, said, "What you doing anyways?" "Just something you remember, honey, when you're old and gray." But he come out with his hand clenching his chest in his white t-shirt. It was turning red. He had some money in a bag and a case of beer. "Hit the gas, honey, let's get out of here." Well, she opened a beer, took a big gulp, could barely squeeze a word through that lump in her throat. And all she could think of as she drove away was, "Jesus Christ, I never even got his name." Then she pulled off down a dirt road. When his breathing stopped and his eyes fell closed, she took the money, tucked it in her pockets, kissed him on the cheek, started walking. She had a song singing in her head, said, "I love this town when I'm leaving." Oh, left to keep from going crazy, gotta get a little wild. I might be young, but I ain't no child. We got one foot on the ground and another in the grave. You're either living your life or taking up space. She ain't sad or sorry, and she ain't wrong. She ain't leaving, she's just gone. In a few more towns, she walks into some diner. She quietly sits down with some of the money. She orders up some food. That's when she sees his face on the front page of the news, and it says a man died from a bullet in the chest after robbing a gas station. A few nights back, the lipstick on his cheek said he wasn't alone. By the time they made the scene, she was already gone. Singing in her head, it said, "I love this town when I'm leaving." Or left to keep from going crazy, gotta get a little wild. I might be young, but I ain't no child. We got one foot on the ground and another in the grave. You're either living your life or taking up space. She ain't sad or sorry, and she ain't wrong. She ain't leaving, she's just gone. Gone for my brother Beej out there. Hope to see you again soon, brother. Gonna do this one. This is probably the oldest song I'm able to do. This is the second song I ever wrote. It's called Riding on the Rims. Oh, Manitoba, you best get out of my way, 'cause I'm gonna tear across these prairies like a jailbreak. In Alberta, I just can't slow down. I ain't got no time for talking, but I'm sure I'll see you around. Should my tires blow, well, I'll just ride on the rims. There ain't nothing gonna keep me from seeing my baby again. No, nothing's gonna slow me down. Come snow, sleet, or rain, I can make it by tomorrow if I just drive through today. Honey, I'll make it by tomorrow if I drive through today. Well, I quit my job, then I set this car on the road for a pair of dark brown eyes and a heart of gold. And all those back roads, it don't matter what the DJ plays, 'cause they just ain't the same without my baby sitting there next to me. And I can almost hear her singing Dylan songs out of tune. And now rainy day woman never failed to leave me blue. No, nothing's gonna slow me down, come snow, sleet, or rain. I can make it by tomorrow if I just drive through today. Honey, I'll make it by tomorrow if I just drive through today. In Manitoba, you best get out of my way, 'cause I'm gonna tear across these prairies like a jailbreak. In Alberta, I just can't slow down. I ain't got no time for talking, but I'm sure I'll see you around. Should my tires blow, well, I'll just ride on the rail. There ain't nothing gonna keep me from seeing my baby again. No, nothing's gonna slow me down, come snow, sleet, or rain. I can make it by tomorrow if I just drive through today. Honey, I'll make it by tomorrow if I just drive through today. In Manitoba, you best get out of my way. All right. Riding on the Rim's probably my most played song, too. Maybe the most requested, which kind of pisses me off a bit because it's the second song I ever wrote. Got like 14 records out, and people want to hear the second song I ever wrote. Damn, that's one hell of a wrong direction to be in. So, okay, right now we got another old one, which I did not practice, should be fine. It's all up here under this cap. This goes out to my darling, dearest Lindsay, the Lindsayest Linz of all Lindsays. And this one's called The Scarecrow Blues. A mean sun beating down on me, day in and day out. Well, I'm just a straw effigy that I got no doubt. Oh, a head full of hay, A tattered old road, well, it sure ain't no dancing down no yellow brick road. Someday soon, when the field is all clear, down off this cross I'll come till next year. My only company for miles wide and far is this dirty old black crow perched up here on my arm. Oh, I try and I try, that damn thing don't move. I'll be out of a job this coming June. Sometimes in life you lace up your dancing shoes. Sometimes you just sway to the scarecrow blues. When my job is through, I want them cool black crows to carry me piece by piece and high above them old and lonesome oak trees. Scatter my body all around and let an autumn wind carry me to the ground. It's straw to dirt, it's dirt to weeds, and I'll be back again, you'll see. Farmer's got a brand new shirt, and it's the sharpest thing I ever seen. The old one's all covered in dirt and it's busting out at the seams. This old lady's gonna stitch it up. They're gonna stuff it full of straw. They're gonna rip my insides out and scatter me round the stall. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. Sometimes you just sway to the scarecrow blues. When my job is through, I want them cool black crows to carry me piece by piece and high above them old and lonesome oak trees. Scatter my body all around and let an autumn wind carry me to the ground. It's straw to dirt, it's dirt to weeds, and I'll be back again, you see. Sweet a sound it is, hearing them blades cutting them stalks at the ground. I'm kinda sad to see them go when the wind gets tangled in them. Lord, they make such a sound. Oh, but they too must go. Ain't it just like the years? There ain't no use crying no salty tears. You can try to hold on to something, but there really ain't no use. So hold your empty arms wide and sway to the scarecrow blues. To the scarecrow blues. Ooh, to the scarecrow blues. There you are, honey bun. Honey bunny. Your difficult song has been vanquished. All right, I'm gonna send this one out to my friends Rhonda and Tim down Clyde Lane. Tim and I have been doing the ice fishing. Rhonda's doing the fish eating, so's Lindsay. And I'm gonna do this song for Rhonda especially. This one's called Sweat. Shimmy, shake, shake, like a Mr. Twister through the lake. Reel it in, heaving cast. These summer days move like molasses. Heat's getting to my brain. I swear I saw the devil sitting in the shade, nodding in and out of sleep. Fishbones tangled in his goatee. To the bottom when they ain't biting, can't do nothing except stare at your bobber and sweat, sweat, sweat. Oh, you just sweat, sweat, sweat. That's all there is to do is sweat, sweat, sweat. Oh, when it's too hot for moving, best thing you can do is just sweat. An El Camino, drive down Main Street real slow, tar popping beneath my tires like a dusty needle on some warm vinyl, winking at the pretty girls with the frizzy hair and their slippery curves, slinky little summer clothes. Girl, get some meat on them brittle bones. Well, I'm flipping through the static on my radio. Plastic people spitting pulp, I want blood, rock and roll and sweat, sweat, sweat. Oh, gotta hear you sweat, sweat, sweat. Just got to see you sweat, sweat, sweat. Oh, well, you wanna fight and chant, you either make the people dance or sweat. Just my type, with a dirty mouth and a filthy mind, just a little on the shady side, dance like a silk sheet on a clothesline, always sucking on a cigarette, smoke halo hovering just above her head, drove me half crazy, half to die, and the rest she drive a plain white. She was leaving 8 days in a row. Well, I just stared down my ceiling and I sweat, sweat, sweat. Oh, I just sweat, sweat, sweat. All I could think to do was sweat, sweat, sweat. Oh, when my baby left me here, I didn't shed one single tear. I just sweat, I just sweat. Sweat. Sweat, Tim and Rhonda. So this next one here is also off my brand new record, Mostly Peaceful. It's about a good buddy of mine who died right around this time a couple years ago, David Only. And I recorded his record a year and a half before that, and it was a great experience. He was one of my songwriting heroes from Nashville. And I remember the last time I saw him thinking, because he was an older guy and I only saw him maybe once a year anyways, thinking I might never see him again, and it hit me pretty hard. And I was right, and it sucked. And I remember I was in Ohio. I played a house concert in Ohio. I was supposed to play another one the next day, but there was this crazy snowstorm that started up and everybody bailed on the show. So I don't know if you know this, I'm a huge MMA, UFC, boxing guy, fan. And there was a big fight going on that night. McGregor was fighting Cowboy Cerrone. And I thought, oh man, if that gig cancels, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, I'm gonna drive all the way home from Ohio, 8 hours. Is what it normally would take, but it took 12 instead. I made it. I didn't see the road starting in Watertown, New York, all the way home. And I make it there, run straight downstairs, turn on the projector, flick on the computer, and Conor McGregor's walking out, nick of time kind of thing. The fight lasted 45 minutes for a grueling 12-hour crazy day. I never said I was smart. I said I liked UFC. So it's like 2:30 in the morning or something, and I get a text. David Only died today on stage, mid-song in Florida. And right away I thought, that's pretty epic. And his last words were, "I'm so sorry." What a send-off. So before this whole thing happened, I was in Costa Rica, and then I flew to Nashville to do like a celebration of life thing, and I wrote this song for it. It's called King David. 8 hours left to go, and I hear it snowing on snow. From Ohio all the way home. Now I ain't all that superstitious, and I ain't ever been religious. I could just sense that something big was gone, just like I did on the day I dropped you off at the plane, feeling strange in my own skin. But I didn't voice it out loud, though I knew it then like I know it now, that I was never gonna see you again. Oh, some people, they never care. They walk around sucking up all the air, unaware of the beauty that's happening. Then there's those that drop their pail down a much deeper well, and they're a gift you never want to finish unwrapping, like a crowd that never ever stops clapping. You know, there's something infinitely more tragic than losing that kind kind of magic, and that's never having known it at all. It sure don't feel like that today, but hanging in a whole nother frame. And you see it plain how truly lucky you are. Oh, some people, they never care. They walk around sucking up all the air, unaware of the beauty that's happening. Then there's those that drop their pail down a much deeper well, and they're a gift you never want to finish unwrapping. Like a crowd that never ever stops clapping. Well, we talked until 5:30. We killed a bottle of whiskey, like this whole deal wasn't ever gonna end. As you recited King Lear to me, a lonely tear rolled down your cheek, and that's how I'll always remember you, my friend. Good night, King David. Yeah, the last part of that song. Last time Dave was at the house, I was on my computer at the kitchen table. Dave would take the basement and he'd venture out of it every now and again to make a sandwich, to say something funny or cool, ask what we were doing, then right back downstairs to his books. And he came up one day and Dave really wanted to be King Lear somehow, Shakespearean King Lear. And so he took it upon himself to memorize all the King Lear lines, and he was working on it while he was there. And I remember I'm, poking away at the computer, and Lindsay and I are talking. She's over by the sink or something, and Dave just walks up and runs into this big, huge, like 10-minute long King Lear speech. His arms are waving, and he fashioned himself as King Lear at that time too, big white beard. It was awesome. And then he just went back downstairs after we applauded him away. It was great. No encore. Oh, I miss that guy. All right, so I'm gonna do one more here. And I'm gonna do a song off the last release, Hey Tom, which is a collection of Tom House songs. And I'm gonna do that because if I never met Tom House, I would have never met David Only. And I'll always be grateful for Tom for that as well. So here's the title track, Hey Tom, and remember to share, like, donate, tip if you want. You can pre-order my record, request a song, tell your friends, and we'll see you next week, folks. Cheers. As gray can be, surely must be something wrong with me. Here I go like I don't care, and my destination ain't anywhere. Hey Tom, where you walking, man? Hey Tom, where you walking? Well, bless my soul, I just don't know, but I can't sit still. I gotta go, man. Place is too crowded, I can't feel free. This small talk don't do nothing for me. Feeling restless ain't no crime. I'll be back in some other town. Hey Tom, where you walking, man? Hey Tom, where you walking? Bless my soul, I just don't know, but I can't sit sit still, I gotta go, I gotta go. Well, I sat around this house all day, picking this guitar, trying to play. Well, I drank everything in the refrigerator. I'm leaving now, gonna be back later. But hey, Tom, where you walking, man? Hey, Tom, where you walking? Well, bless my soul, I just don't know. But I can't sit still, I gotta go, I gotta go. I gotta go, man. Time I caught up with my brain, I'm standing on a corner in the driving rain. Bus driver says, hey man, you wanna go? I gotta look him in the eye, gotta tell him no. But hey Tom, where you walking, man? Hey Tom, where you walking? Bless my soul, I just don't know. But I can't sit still, I gotta go, I gotta go. One foot in front of the, 1 foot in front of the other. You put 1 foot in front of the, 1 foot in front of the, 1 foot in front of the other. You put 1 foot in front of the, 1 foot in front of the, 1 foot in front of the other. 1 foot in front of the, 1 foot in front of the, 1 foot in front of the other. When my walking days are through, tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk out to where nobody's around. I'm gonna lay my body in the ground. Hey Tom, where you walking, man? Hey Tom, where you walking? Well, bless my soul, I just don't know. But I can't sit still, I gotta go. No, I can't sit still, I gotta go, I gotta go. With that, I gotta go. Cheers, everybody. See you next Wednesday. Mama's gonna bake my beans in the